Hello, I'm Kristen Lee. So today we got the results for our Bridgerton themed readathon, and Team Wallflower, Miss Sophia Herrera, ended up with the Libertine. In total, we were told, with all of the teams playing and all the people playing, that over 5,000 stories were read, which was insane. A huge round of applause to Maggie from Maggie's Books and Stuff. So round of applause. You did fantastic. The challenges were fun. The just thought that went into it. I really hope that down the line you start writing your own stories, because the papers that came out every week were just fantastic. And the fact that you took two different tropes and made their own story, it was fantastic. So I cannot wait for next year. This was an awesome experience. I got to meet new booktubers to me, and they were B from Mama Needs to Read More Romance, I think is your channel name, and Tiff. And I can't remember Tiff's between the page. Oh no. Sorry, Tiff, but I highly recommend checking out both of them because they just have this really cool vibe. Okay, I looked it up. It's Tiff Talks Pages. Sorry, Tiff. They're just fantastic. And Hannah Blackwell was one of my team leaders, so thank you for running your sprints and all that stuff. And it was so cool to get to hang out with everybody. And yeah, being Daphne, or Daphne from being Daphne, and then the person that got me sucked into the world of readathons, Kristen from Kristen Craves Books. It was a fun experience. I love seeing everybody come up with different books that they're reading, and then during the live sprints, hearing what they think about the books, and books that I wouldn't pick up. Like, there was one that was talked about a praying mantis, and then there was another one about dinosaurs. And it was that is like not my genre at all. So it was a great time, and it was a long month. Out of the 5,000 stories read, I read 14 full books, and then I DNF'd one, and then I only got a little bit of another one. And out of my books for the month, my top 3 were The Unhoneymooners, fantastic, by Christina Lauren, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia About Fairies, and I can't remember the name of the author, but I'll put the pictures up, and Runaway Groomsman, my gosh, so funny. Sorry, little bro is making SpongeBob, but drawing them on paper. They're really cool. Anyway, but yeah, those were my 3 top faves. And it was really cool to see all my bookish friends evolve over the last month, even women that weren't part of this readathon, because there's 2 parts of this video. One was, the readathon results, and the other one was I got inspired to do something. So all of my new bookish friends were doing these really cool things where they were coming out of their comfort zone. Some were starting Etsy shops, some were starting their Patreon, some were going to conventions and stuff. And I was like, I want to go. I want to do these things. So my local used bookstore, the open bookshop. Hold please. Open bookstore. You can tell that I'm totally going off the cuff for this video. Anyway, but whoever is managing their social media is doing fantastic. You are knocking it out of the park. They have different days where you can get different deals, and if you're part of their Instagram or you're part of their Facebook account, you just let them know. They have these tote bags that you can buy where you get a percentage off every, sale that you do. And on Saturdays they do something, whether it's to write your own literature, or what I went to is meet a local author. So anyway, back to my story. So the open bookstore had a day that they were going to have romance writers, local romance writers, come to the store and sign books and, do a meet and greet. And I was like, I want to go. Like, what a great way to end this Romance Read A Thon than by meeting authors of the genre. Like, so cool, right? So they had, what did they call it? The End of Summer Sizzle. And I met Leslie O'Sullivan, Tosh Skilton, and Lizzie Gale. So I got to, this is like the very small video that I got. I had wrote to the open bookstore to make sure that I could film, just in case, because I didn't know what I was doing, because I've never gone to a meet and greet with multiple authors. I've gone to like a Barnes and Noble event where I met a poet where her son had autism, and I bought the book for my mom and I had it dedicated to my mom. But I'd never had gone to a book signing, so I didn't know what to expect. So I was super nervous. And they were still setting up. And they were just fantastic people. They were so fun. So Leslie O'Sullivan, she had 2 series out on the table. One was this one, which was a fairy tale retelling, and it's a rockin' fairy tale. So I was really excited. She had 2 different covers, because I guess this one went into reprint, and I wanted this one because it's an original and it's signed. Also, they all got my name right, which is fantastic. I wasn't Krista or Christian or anything. I was Kristen, so I was very excited. And she had some swag, so I got that. And then here's the QR code. And then, okay, so Leslie O'Sullivan, I got the fairy tale retelling, but there's also one, oh, it's called Behind the Scenes. I do want to check it out. And it's behind movies and TV shows, and it's a romance about that, and I thought that was kind of cool. So, but I was balling on a budget. I went in saying I was only going to spend $50 total, and I walked out spending $59, so it went $9 over. So that's that, and then a sticker. Now I get to open up the swag. But, and they were so nice about everything and taking pictures, and I had left, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't get a picture with all 3 of them, which I'm going to use as my thumbnail. Oops, oops, oops. I'm just going to rip it. There we go. Because I see a bookmark. Ooh, I see a pink guitar too. A bookmark. This guitar reminds me of Jem. And then here's another QR code. The next author was Sarah Skilton. And she was awesome at coordinating pictures and explaining how the line worked and whose QR code went to where, and what's awesome, like, she was an awesome hype girl. And it came up that I do YouTube poorly, but I do YouTube, and that I started it because I'm originally from the East Coast, and my West Coast friends want to know what the East Coast is like and vice versa. So she suggested this book of hers, Ghosting a Love Story, which is my least favorite part about dating, but I guess this relationship is East Coast, West Coast. So she was like, I think that you'd really enjoy this. So thank you for taking the time to hang out with me and giving me a sticker and a card. So that was really cool. And then the last author I met was Lizzie Gale. And I got 2 of her books because I was going originally for this one because it's spooky season and it's a vampire romance, and I love that trope. So I was originally going for this one. But then I found out that this one is about genies. So I couldn't decide, so I got both. And she was awesome. Took a lot of time just talking to me and hanging out, and I really appreciated the time that they gave. And she signed this one, and then it came with a bookmark and a QR code. Here's another one. And here's another QR code, hopefully, if you want to check it out. And then the last book was signed as well. So, ooh, I love it when the pages are like that. Anyway, so that was my experience. And then I couldn't leave my used bookstore without walking away with some books that were on my TBR. So I got the Atlas 6, and I also got Within These Wicked Walls. So yeah, that was my experience. And had I not had the read-a-thon and got to meet the amazing booktubers and bookstagram and book talkers that are in the group, I don't know if I would have had the confidence to reach out and do what I did today. And so I thank everybody for that, and I thank the open bookstore and the authors, and just, it was an awesome day. So I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in the next one.